Hi, my name is Mick Costello and I represent the ACI and the EIFI. I'm a qualified electrician and an electrical contractor. I am also an Executive Council member of the ACI, the Association of Electrical Contractors of Ireland. In addition to this, I am an Executive Council member of the EIFI, the Electrical Industry Federation of Ireland. This video is aimed to try and give people an understanding of what is involved in electrical apprenticeships today. So, what is an apprenticeship? Unlike standard college courses, an apprenticeship allows you to earn money and become qualified whilst you're learning on the job, opening up exciting and rewarding careers. An apprenticeship is an opportunity to earn a salary as an employee whilst gaining valuable knowledge and skills whilst training and learning. You will learn both whilst on the job and in college setting whilst being paid through the duration of your apprenticeship. You will have an employment contract and will be paid a salary for the duration of your apprenticeship training. So the big advantage of an apprenticeship is that you earn as you learn. So what is an electrician and what do they do? First and foremost, this is a gender neutral occupation, and although there is an abundance of males within the industry currently, we would like to see this change in the future. And indeed it is changing, with lots of female apprentices now being registered throughout the industry and indeed the country. On Monday the 25th of May 2021, Solus reached a milestone for diversity and inclusion by announcing that the 1,000th female apprentice throughout all disciplines has commenced training in Ireland. An electrician is involved in the installation, commissioning, testing and maintenance of various wiring systems and services in domestic, commercial and industrial applications. Works range from wiring of domestic houses and retail units, commercial and industrial installations to more complex systems involving process control and data centres. Maintenance in industrial plants, hospitals and power stations is also undertaken. Electricians also have many skills which they learn throughout their apprenticeship to help them complete their tasks in the most efficient manner. These skills include knowledge of scientific principles, performing general electrical installations, interpreting technical drawings and specifications, planning and organising the installation of electrical systems and installations, inspection and testing of electrical systems and fault diagnostics, performing routine maintenance and repair on electrical systems, and knowledge and application of health and safety procedures. So how do you become an apprentice electrician and what are the entry requirements? You must secure employment with an electrical contractor or registered employer to commence your apprenticeship. The employer should be approved to train apprentices with the relevant bodies such as Solus. The employer must register you as an apprentice within 2 weeks of recruitment. You are required to pass a colour vision test approved by Solus. And you must be at least 16 years of age to start an apprenticeship. The apprenticeship is open to everyone once you attain the following minimum standards: a grade D in 5 subjects in the junior certificate examination or approved equivalent, or the successful completion of an approved pre-apprenticeship course, or 3 years work experience gained from over 16 years of age in a relevant designated industrial activity as Solus shall deem acceptable. So, what is involved in an electrical apprenticeship? Apprenticeship programs consist of alternating phases of on-the-job and off-the-job training and education. However, the minimum training period for an apprentice electrician is 208 weeks. Let's look at the off-the-job training. As stated in the name, this part of the training requires that the apprentice attends an educational training board training centre and later in the apprenticeship, an institute of technology. When an apprentice has successfully achieved the required qualifying standard, completed all of the alternating on-the-job and off-the-job phases of their apprenticeship, and served the appropriate minimum time frame from the date of registration, which in the case of electrical apprenticeship is 208 weeks. So, how can you progress through the electrical industry? Each electrical project is completed by a team of industry experienced and technically educated and qualified people. That consist of, but by no means limited to, the following roles: project contract managers, electrical estimators or electrical quantity surveyors, electrical engineers, electrical foremen, electrical charge hands, and of course electricians and apprentice electricians. We have already spoken about the roles of electricians and apprentices on sites. However, the roles of project managers, electrical engineers, electrical estimators, foremen and charge hands are just as important. These are roles within the electrical industry which can be achieved by progressing through the apprenticeship and qualifying as an electrician. We're now going to look at the roles of each member of the electrical team to better familiarise yourself with what could be your future vocation. Project managers are responsible for overseeing the design, supply, installation, testing and commissioning of an electrical project from its planning, installation stage right through to the completion of the project. Electrical estimators are responsible for providing electrical estimates and submitting costs for projects in advance of these projects commencing on site. They will work closely with project managers and senior company officials to issue quotations for planned works. Electrical engineers are responsible for the design, production of technical drawings, approval of equivalent equipment, and certification of an electrical project. Foremen are responsible for planning, scheduling, assigning, participating in, and inspecting the work completed on site by the electricians. Charge hands are responsible for aiding the site foreman in his general duties. Now we can briefly take a look at how you can progress through third level education once you become a qualified electrician, as the opportunities and possibilities now expand for you at this point in your career. Once you've completed and qualified the electrical apprenticeship, you will be awarded with a Level 6 Advanced Certificate for Electrical Craft. This can be seen as a ticket into third level education. With the Level 6 Advanced Certificate, you can bypass the CAO point system or the Leaving Certificate exams for college entry. TU Dublin run a number of courses which, once you are undertaking or qualified from the apprenticeship, they will offer a placement. If you decide after qualifying as an electrician, then advance your knowledge in the electrical industry in a third level setting is something that you would appeal to you. TU, in addition to other third level institutions, run both full-time and part-time courses in electrical services engineering fields. So, to summarise, the advantages of an electrical apprenticeship are obvious from the start. Earn what you learn. At the end of an electrical apprenticeship, you gain a Level 6 qualification. You then have the opportunity to advance even further in third level education, to advance in your career, or train further to advance in many other roles that are available within the industry. These could be in the estimation side of things, project management, or even advancing within the business elements of any company structure, as you now have the fundamental understanding of the business of an electrical contractor's work through the experience gained through your training. An electrical apprenticeship through the Irish standard system in conjunction with SOLAS is highly recognised worldwide and also affords you the opportunity to further your career internationally and worldwide. All the information regarding apprenticeships is available through AECI, SOLAS and the EIFI should you need any further details on how to start your career within the electrical industry in Ireland.